Hello to the chicos and the chicas, welcome back. Today is the day when we are going to announce officially that the beginner's black repertoire for e4-e5 has been published. It is out there and available for you, and yeah, it is in fact now on a huge discount with 45 and 33% discount respectively, so you can get the course, the bare course, for 20 buccarinos, and with an additional 60 you get to watch the handsome guy a fair bit as well, with if I am recalling rightly, yes, almost 8 hours of video content there additionally. So this is the beginner's e5, which is packing a lot of heat, substantial amount of very aggressive, ambitious attacking variations to make sure that not only are we going to play sound openings, but there are also a lot of fun attack and all the joy that chess can offer. So this is now out there. This is my third opening course in the beginner series. There is one to go with d4, d5, and that's what I have been working on already for the last day or two. But before we talk about that, or rather instead of talking about that, let's have a look at what this whole story looks like in practice. Virtually 10 minutes ago I played this game, which is coming straight out of my recommended openings against the Vienna. Here I offer you, after bishop b3, the rock solid bishop e7 should you want to play a peaceful game, but I also do recommend here the absolute mayhem Dracula Frankenstein variation with knight c6, and this is exactly what we blitzed out with my opponent here. This is all theory, and he black sacrifices a full rook by queen e7, allowing taking c7 in order to obtain tremendous lead in development and a huge central control. Now, like an awesome author of any opening material, of course I forgot my own stuff, and after bishop b7 takes knight e2, I forgot to take advantage of white's inaccurate play. Queen f3 was slightly off. Here knight d3, f4 followed by g5 would have actually led to very similar lines indeed to what I discuss in detail in the course, and black is already marginally ahead here. Hello. And I've learned a very important lesson here right off the bat, by the way, which is that you should never ever allow bishop d5, which I did here by playing f4 first, a mistake followed by another mistake, but then I rectified it by knight d4. And after takes, after a mere 17 moves, oh, you don't see the names of the players, and therefore you don't see the ratings either. So let me add that for you. Oh, no, I can't do that here. Yeah, trust me when I tell you this. 2500, 2550 blitz player. Just for the record, at the time of playing, I'm barely making 2600, so similar strength to me. 17 moves being played, and I am -8 on the back of the beginner's e4-e5 repertoire. That's what I'm telling you, folks, when I'm telling you that it's packed with heat, it's packed with dangerous, vicious, aggressive lines. Sadly though, I missed the forced win, and unfortunately this is blitz for you, especially 3-0 blitz without increments. I did see knight e4, of course, but I didn't realize the bishop a6 he just mops up the whole house. This is like -5000 here already for black. It is absolutely game over. Instead, I mucked it up a little bit with g5 and then knight f5. These are the stock standard moves that I remembered from the variations that I analyzed an awful lot, but here there was no need for this cuteness. Knight e4 would have absolutely smashed it. Nonetheless, the finish was pretty forcing and rather depressing for white. And by the way, if you look at this position, this is basically what we very often end up with in this line for black, which is that our pieces enjoy a great deal of activity. Bishop is a beast, knight is a beast, and although the white pieces, I wouldn't necessarily describe them as poorly developed, because rook bishop in, but you do see the tremendous potential difference here that these guys have a great likelihood of becoming useful pieces, these ones far less so, and the coordination amongst the white pieces is just absolutely awful, whereas the coordination amongst mine are great. So I just played here knight e3 check, takes, and once again that queen is so poorly placed on h3 that fact alone decides the game. Note that queen b2 is a threat too. King c1 was played. And here I mopped up the game with g4. Note that bishop a3 is another super cheeky move, and then bishop back here, and after c3 all kinds of carnage moves, but of course the nicest is takes, 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 and Matutski. That is the type of chess, ladies and gents, I am promoting in this course, excuse me. Instead I went with the very thematic g4, which is why we always do this massive pawn roll on the king side to exploit the weak situation of the white queen, but more importantly the pawns behind, and now the attack is just crushing through. He played c3, took on g2, and the rest is just history. There was a bit of a need for a very quick play here because my time was very short, and as a result of that I overlooked a most insane checkmate here. Queen takes c3, OMG, can you believe that I missed this? And the follow-up is of course takes, check, and if the king goes here then we have got this sensational checkmate here, and if the king goes to d1 then we have got the mate in one with rook d2. I'm kind of ashamed to show you how the game ended because this would have been just such a marvelous, absolutely marvelous finish. Instead I pushed the pawn and then I just mopped up with the extra material, but there was nothing pretty about this, and somewhere around here my opponent ran out of time. Nonetheless, you get the vibe that once again I managed to put together, I do believe, a course that carries and offers variations for you that are full of life, dynamism, exciting chess. So I try to stir the game towards scenarios where boredom and the drawish lines are more or less entirely out of the question. So I would like to invite you to check the course out. Go and have a look at it. As always, Chessable offers you a 30 days money back guarantee, so even if you do buy it and you go like, well, this is not really my cup of tea, you still do not lose any money. So once again, the beginner's black e4-e5 is out, ladies and gents. It is a great joy for me to announce that. It has been tremendous fun to write this course, to record the videos, and to put this together, and I really hope that you will have just as much, hopefully even more joy and fun learning and playing it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to sub, to like, to super like, and what else is there? Oh, and click the like button. Yes, and I am going to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.